Nowadays, the majority of teenagers is confronted with an extremely challenging task, choosing one's career path. What is my passion? What are my interests? What am I gonna do? What is my future? While it wasn't such a big deal back then, modern generation's confidence considering career choice is constantly getting undermined because of society's pressure. Although there are several reasons influencing this uncertainty, one main question arises. Does the job have to be highly profitable or only satisfactory? Obviously, this topic seems to be highly controversial. Therefore, there are several reasons supporting both views. Here are some reasons why highly profitable job is more prioritized as more important or essential than job satisfaction. So one important reason is obviously money. So money, what is actually money? Even though a lot of people argue that money doesn't bring you joy or doesn't make you happy, still, money is the key for the new opportunity. In order to understand this argument correctly, let's talk about some examples. Traveling. For instance, one gets such a useful opportunity to travel to another country. As a result, experiencing new cultures with their own unique traditions obviously enriches life. We may encounter new people, build new relationships, and in overall broaden one's horizons. So here was a traveling example. But it's not only traveling that money can provide for us, knowledge and education. Similarly, money enables us to become more knowledgeable about certain distinct fields. Whether it is a course in order to acquire theoretical or practical skills, or a new hobby to develop our own personality, no matter what topic is being raised, money plays a vital role concerning a limited number of chances one may discover. The joy that previously mentioned examples also offer stems from a high salary. In other words, money brings emotional satisfaction, making it hard to resist. Especially, people can be happy because of everything they have learned so far. In particular, it is visible how people react while traveling to a new country or buying a brand new car. This euphoria is simply indescribable. For example, what were you feeling when you traveled to another country? What were your feelings when you discovered new cultures, when you had a new experience, when you maybe made new friends? So as you see those feelings, they are undescribable actually. Okay, we talked a lot about high salary, about highly profitable jobs, which are obviously, they have a lot of advantages. What about passion? What if this job that is highly profitable, whether it is technology-based job, for example, in the IT sphere, in the AI sphere, okay, that's great, but what if you do not like coding? What if you do not like technologies? You're just there because it makes money. What are your emotions around this time? Let's talk about it psychologically. First of all, job satisfaction has a much greater influence on a long-term happiness than high salary or money. Okay, you just said long-term happiness. What do you mean by that? What I mean by that is simply the fact that happiness can be felt throughout in the course of your life, simply for a longer time. Okay, let's talk about traveling one more time. In case of a spontaneous vacation at the weekend or a fascinating outdoor activity on the holiday, it is a ridiculously short time. Nowadays, hours, days, or even weeks one spends at an unfulfilling job makes it hard to merely leave. One may count minutes to the end of the shift. Yeah, there are a lot of employees that are doing that, by the way. In addition to that, mental exhaustion and soul burden lead to a bitterly disappointing life. It must be said that a type of employee without job satisfaction and enthusiasm is by no means delighted. Consequently, mental health problems such as insomnia, panic attacks, or even depression complicate the overall person's quality of life. Moreover, it is highly likely that one loses sight of one's own inner values, beliefs, or even goals. As time goes by, people actually stop living and feeling the sense of life. As astonishing as it can sound, money, being a shortly time resourcer, doesn't actually make a lot of difference. So, what should I do if job satisfaction and highly profitable job do not actually play such a great role in this competition? because they have both advantages and disadvantages. As shown above, the main purpose of job doesn't lie behind being satisfied with it or making profit from it. The actual job is a combination of both terms. Namely, an employee has to be passionate about it and get a satisfactory amount of money at the same time. So balance enables us to actually enjoy. Well, it is not possible, you know? Well, it is possible, despite the fact that it sounds very tale-like. There are a lot of cases actually where true people can find their true treasure, I would say. In order to make a right decision, one should reconsider all the plans and try out oneself in different fields. And understand even narrow-minded what you should do, because you already have a specific field where you can go to the university, for example, where you can try out yourself. It's only your way of how you can structurize your life, of how you can organize your life. But you know what? Simply because you think that you can only make a right decision doesn't make you happy as well. So think that you have a lot of decisions. The last takeaway from me, I hope that this advice could help you and that this video could help you in some terms to understand what I mean by the importance of job satisfaction and by the importance of profit that you will make of this money. Please, if you do have some questions, please write them in the comments below and I will try to answer them as soon as possible. So don't forget to follow and like this video below. Bye bye!